Okay. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm going to have to be... Well, hello everyone. This is a bit of a awkward situation. The guest that was supposed to be here is running a little late, so we're going to have to start without him. But in the meantime, this is a show called Welcome to, I'm sorry, the last time I saw you. That's what I get for ad-libbing. The show where I catch up with people like classmates, neighbors, and former students, which I'm hoping some of you will call in today, as I am in desperate need to talk to somebody, although I could talk by myself, I guess, for the longest time. Anyway, I'm your host, Miss Comer, and as a middle school teacher for a long time, I always wonder what happened to my students. So this episode and the season is all about former students when they can be here. So this would have been, this is episode 7. It's a student of mine. His name is Dominique, but unfortunately, due to all the wonderful construction and our new governor fixing the damn roads, he's stuck in traffic. So he's at least going to be probably 30 minutes late. So at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start rambling. If you want to call in, please feel free to do so. The number is 248-579-5295. So if anybody calls in, that'd be awesome. That would be saving my life at this point, but I could just ramble for an hour or two. I mean, I guess I do it all day, every day. Okay, so I'm not going to talk about Dominique at the moment because I keep saying it, but he's not here. I guess you can see that. So I guess I'll tell you something that happened to me today, which I was very proud of myself. So I have this student that it's like every time I get her caught up on her homework, literally 24 hours later, there's missing assignment shows up. So I had to help her and some other students try to get caught up on their work. So we were talking about the work, and she's actually, I think she was more upset because she's fasting for Eid. She's Muslim. And she started crying in my room. I thought, oh, my God, what did I do? And I'm not the counselor. So I did ask her, I said, hey, would you like for me to get a counselor? She said, no. And I said, okay, why don't you sit down? She said, because she said she was feeling dizzy from not eating, because during Eid, you can't eat during, I guess, basically daylight hours. So I sat her down in my office, and we talked. And the first thing I said was, did I say something to hurt you? Because that is always my fear, is that I have said something to, offend someone, because I do have a mouth. Oh, hold on. He says he's outside. I'm sorry. So I'm rambling now. But anyway, long story short, I listened to her story. I was very, very good at it. But I used to didn't be good at it. I don't think I said that right as for an English teacher. I used to not be good at it. And so at the end, she said, you helped me. I said, what did I help you do? I didn't do anything. That's what I said. I said, I didn't do anything. She said, well, you listen. I said, well, I'm very happy to hear that, because back in the old days, it would be so painful to listen to people's problems and trying to work them out and trying to fix them. So at this point, I'm glad that I have the ability to do that, and it made me have a good day, because, some days teaching is not so good. So our guest has arrived. It's Mr. Dominique Wilson. Hey, Dominique, come on. You're going to sit right here so I can see you. Okay, so I was telling people they could call in because I thought you were going to be a lot later.
No.
Okay, so that's good. Mr. Wilson.
Hello.
All right, so get your little headphones on.
Okay.
So you can hear me better. Yep. You're going to need to scoot up a little to the mic so they can hear you, because, you're going to spit all that knowledge, and I need it to be heard by the masses. Okay. You comfortable? See, that's why I say you got to come a little bit early so you can get adjusted.
All right.
Okay, we good?
Yeah.
Okay, so you might want to pull your mic a little closer to you, because you're not very close to it. So kind of move the whole thing just closer to. There you go. Okay, it should be good, and you should be talking on the side. Okay, see, usually y'all don't see this part,
right.
But that's okay. This is how the magic happens. Okay, so this is my former student, Dominique. I actually had you in class. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so last time I saw you, because you work a lot. Well, you work for the district.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I saw you And I said, you know what, Dominique, you got to come on my show. And he was like, yeah, I want to come on your show. Yeah, I got you, Miss Comer. So he is here, and we are good to go. So now let's go back a little, Mr. Wilson. Do you remember where you were before you got to Kosciuszko?
Yes.
Where were you? This is the interview, so you're going to have to kind of communicate to me.
Like, what you mean, like where I was at?
Were you at what grade school, I guess?
Oh, okay. I went to Dixon West West Elementary. It's closed down now. It's,
well, technically, it's in our building.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Technically, what he's saying is they did close the building that you probably went to it in, and then a few years ago, they moved because they were in a Catholic school or something, and so they moved into the same building I am right now. But Dominique obviously is not in there because he's grown, and this is for like elementary and middle school kids. Okay, so you were at Kosciuszko. Now, do you remember some fun things or some crazy things that happened while you were there?
In elementary?
Or Kosciuszko. Yeah, we're doing middle school.
Oh, yeah, Kosciuszko was great. We had parties. We won the championship thanks to me, Dominique Wilson. And
was that basketball?
And my team, yes.
Okay.
We won 2 championships for the first year.
Oh,
so
that's
like
good.
1930.
Okay. Is that your picture that's in there?
Yes.
Okay.
That's me and my best friend, Kevin Bell, Devon Wingo, yes.
Oh, okay. So I remember, I think I had a party with you guys. Did we do that once?
Yeah, I think we did have parties. Yeah, we had parties. You talking about in your class?
Yeah. Didn't we have one?
Yeah.
When I had to get okay, so for those of you who don't know, Hamtramck is has a very high Muslim population. So that was the first time I had like not pepperoni.
Right. We had like cheese.
And then, but you know what? Back then, these kids went all out. I gotta say, y'all had like a serious party. There was, you say
we had a lot of candy.
Chips.
Yeah, we had
I went and got the pizza. They brought pop, everything. Like, they really loaded it up. Like, they were no joke when it came to classroom parties. Right. And then I kind of got in trouble for that, by the way, because I didn't know I was supposed to get it. Yeah. Okay, see, this is why we had the show, because then I can tell you what really happened behind the scenes, too, is that Mr. Events, I said, are you having a party? And I was like, yeah. Did you clear it with me? I'm like, well, no, I didn't know. I thought we just did it.
See, Mr. Events is he a great principal. I'm not going to say nothing negative about him. He's a great guy.
Okay, we're going to leave that right there. Okay, so we talked about, were there any other memories you wanted to share?
I remember, the main thing in middle school, I remember really you. And let me see. I really remember you. She really taught me how to read. Like, I knew how to read. I just used to be real nervous, like I'm nervous now. But I used to be, like, super extremely nervous. And when I met her, she used to always call on me. And then, once I walked up to her one day, I was like, hey, can you just call on me last? And she did it. And I read a couple paragraphs that she asked. And then from there on out, I just told myself, like, yeah, I could read. And and now I'm here today. But I'm definitely got my confidence up with reading the book thanks to Miss Comer. Not because of the show. I'm not saying it because of the show. This is real life, real talk.
I didn't pay you to say that.
Yes, definitely not getting paid. This is real talk. She really definitely got me reading.
Okay. Well, that's good. Yes. I don't, you know what, I remember but don't remember that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm glad you're here to tell me that, because I thought, he was all good. He was always good.
That's why I always was nice. I was always nice. And we made a friendly bet. It was like, I think I asked her to bring like some candy or something. If I scored 27 in the game and I only scored 15, but she probably don't remember that either. But
where's my candy, man?
No, I lost, but you made me read.
Oh, okay.
I had to read extra.
Oh, that's what it was. So I would have had to bring you candy.
Yeah. You had to bring me candy, and then, or I had to read extra couple more paragraphs.
Oh, okay, and you had to do it.
Yeah, I remember. Like,
I bet you scored after that. After that, you was like, I'm gonna score. I'm
and
blow out the lights.
And we won the championship again.
Okay, I don't think they heard it the first 10 times you said it.
Oh, yeah, I love it. That was the greatest memory.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm so happy that you have good memories at school. Some people don't. Okay, so now we're moving on. Mm-hmm. So you go to Hamtramck High School, correct?
Right.
Okay, and then do you want to talk about what happened, or do you want to just jump over everywhere?
Yeah, so I went to Hamtramck High, freshman.
That was freshman year?
Yeah, I was freshman. And security guard, started messing with me. He was like kind of like picking on me, whatnot. So I let it go for like a little bit, and then one day, he grabbed my book bag, like real physical. So I got mad and I grabbed it back, and I just walked off, And he followed me to the bathroom and threatened me like, "Yeah, man, if I ever see you, I'm gonna hurt you." I'm like, "You gonna do what?" And he's like, "Yeah, man, if I ever see you on the street, watch what I do to you."
What?
Right. So this is what I told the principal this too. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, "Well, do it right now. Why would you wait?" And he like, he kind of like sized me up. So and then he walked out the bathroom. So when he walked out, he walked back in my face. So I got angry and I pushed him, and I got expelled from school.
Okay, so let's go back now. Looking back on it now, would you have done anything differently?
Yes, I would have straight ran to the principal. Like, he threatened my life. I'm very scared. Please help me. Call my mom.
Okay.
That's what I would have did, really.
Okay. And so that's what you would tell, I guess if somebody else was in that situation, you'd tell them that's what you need to do.
Yes. Anytime you feel threatened by a security guard or anything, just go to the principal, man. Don't be like me, because I ruined a lot.
Mm-hmm. So, okay. So then you're expelled, but then you end up in adult ed. You're at Horizon.
Right. So I went next door to adult ed. They actually kicked me out of all Michigan schools. That was the first hearing. They said they didn't want me to go to school in Michigan, so I was going to have to move to Mississippi with my family.
I didn't know that.
That's what the real case was. And then I'm like, man, I did a lot for y'all, I won. I did this championship thing, I just did that, so I could try to use that to my advantage, And then it kind of like worked out. They said, all right, we ain't going to kick you out of Michigan schools. We just going to let you, we're going to kick you out of all public schools. You only could go to like adult ed and whatnot. Mm-hmm. And that's when I had to go there. I had to go to Horizon.
Okay, so what was that like? Did you like it, or were you like now? The age ranges. You're young. You're one of the younger ones there, though.
Right. When I went there, well, due to me pushing the security guard so early in the year, none of my grades actually counted. They gave me all X's, so I had actually all 0, no credit.
Oh.
So it was just a bad year. I basically failed the 9th grade. Basically, to me, I failed it. I took summer school. Mm-hmm. I passed all my classes. I did 9th grade English, math, science, everything. Mm-hmm. On summer school, I had to pay for that, $180. And from there, every year I had to do summer school because I had to keep catching up.
Oh.
Horizon, it wasn't even the school. It's just like every time I thought I was graduating, they were like, "Oh, you behind 2 credits." I'm like, what is 2 credits? Why do I got to wait to the end of the year to find this out?
Right.
And they always made me pay for summer school. So they got a lot of money. lot of money.
Okay. So, but here's the thing. I think yours was, and I told the kid he graduated from the high school, but I think with you, because that was I think that was the only graduation I've ever been to.
Okay.
So yeah, but he was there too.
Okay.
But he graduated from high school.
With them.
Right. So my thing is now, you ended up graduating from Horizon, correct?
Yes, I graduated, got the high school diploma.
Oh, good. That's really good.
Yeah.
That's excellent. Okay, so now I'm going to do a little thing before I go to what you're doing now, okay? So do you have friends that have helped you get through all of that or help you now?
My best friend, Kevin Bell, Devon Wingo, and my friend, he don't live in Michigan no more, but his name Antonio Ford. He helped me, man, tremendously. Antonio Ford, he bought me shoes. He put clothes on my back. He did a lot. A lot of my friends did that, but Antonio, he was like the first friend. His mom, his family, they did a lot for me.
Oh, shout out.
Yeah, shout out to Antonio Ford, man.
Okay, so I got another question for you. What's something that you continue to struggle with, if anything?
Well, continue to struggle with, I don't really know, because I don't really think I struggle, I just gotta, commitment, I wanted to go straight out to college, straight out of Horizon. I'm like, since I did so poorly in high school and whatnot, I'm just gonna go to college, bam. Mm-hmm. My mama passed away shortly after, 2015. Mm-hmm. So I felt some type of way about that, but like, I didn't really make that excuse, but I could just still win, you know?
Right.
I kept putting it off, so.
Oh, okay.
I got it, like, now, like, I'm about to be 25, I'm 24, and I got to be committed. Like, if I come up with a plan, I got to, like, stick to it and do it, you know? Don't make no excuses. Keep going at it. Keep looking forward. Don't look back, you know?
Right.
Don't make no excuses. So
Right.
from here on out, that's what I've been doing, talking to my friends about, like, looking back, like, man, I could have been something way better than what I am now. But
No, but you're okay.
yeah, right. Yeah, I'm definitely
I always
okay.
feel like you're in the place you're supposed to be. So right now you're supposed to be wherever you are.
Right,
so
right.
if you want to go somewhere else, you can make it happen, right?
Yes, most definitely.
All right, so that's what we're going to do. All right. Okay, this is what I like to do. What's your favorite place to eat that nobody's heard of? Like not a chain.
Nobody heard of. Well, look, my favorite restaurant really, like, as of right now today, is Andiamo's.
Oh.
Yes. It's,
okay. Well, some people might not have heard of it. I've only been there a few times, but tell me about it.
Andiamo's is very expensive. It's expensive. So I don't go that often.
Right.
I only went twice, but it definitely is amazing. Top of the line. Italian cuisines.
Yeah,
That's
there you go.
It's top of the line.
So what do you get when you go there?
I think it's like a linguine because I cannot read it. I think it's all Italian. It's not in English, I don't believe.
Right.
So I get a linguine with like a 4 cheese sauce with the like 4 to 5 shrimp. And then one time I got the linguine with the steak bites and the shrimps.
Oh, that sounds really good, actually.
It's like $60-something.
Oh, wow.
So
are you
going?
Great. You going by yourself when you go?
Well, no. The first time in my life I ever went, I went for Prime.
Oh.
Yeah. I thought I should have just looked it up first and did the research.
Because it was more expensive than you thought? Or?
I mean, no, because the family let me know. You know, I took a Prime date. And the family let me know, like, hey, you sure you want to go there? You know, because it's expensive. I'm like, yeah, you know, no
you thought you was balling, huh?
Yeah, you know, I was getting money from left and right. My family was supporting me. Yeah, all my family supported me.
Mm-hmm.
So. Yeah.
So okay, now do you have sticker shock when you see the bill, or what are you?
No. Really, the menu got me. I'm like, man, come on. I know. I'm like, man, what is this? You know, and then he just said, like, you know, what do you like? I'm like, you know, pasta. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I really said shrimp Alfredo. He like, oh, I got something better than that.
Oh.
And that's when he gave me. He like this linguine for cheese, and he explained it. And I'm like, yeah.
You do that. Now, what did the date have? Do you remember? Was it something expensive, like she say lobster?
Yeah, actually, we had the same thing.
Oh, okay. Well, that was good.
We had the linguine with this shrimp.
Okay, so then you're like, oh my God, I got to pay the bill, or what?
No. I already knew. You know what I'm saying? I know since she was my date, so I already knew the bill was coming.
Okay.
I wasn't worried. But when I seen it was like 120. Ooh. But that's including parking.
Oh, okay.
They don't really tell you that much about parking. But,
which one did you go to?
Downtown.
Oh, in the Renaissance.
Yeah,
okay.
downtown Little Riverfront. Yeah, it was nice though. It was great.
But they don't tell you what?
You got to pay for parking.
Okay, so you drove and you had to park the car?
Yeah. I had got the nice rental, 2015 Impala. It was amazing.
Oh, good. So everybody had a good time?
Yes. Great
okay,
time.
So where was the prom?
The prom was downtown. I think at
Rooster Tail.
Probably so, but I don't think so. No.
Okay.
No, it was downtown though.
Okay. I'm just
it was
curious.
somewhere around Belle Isle.
Okay.
Some special mansion.
Oh, okay. Is it the one? Was it on Belle Isle?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. Yeah, I know there's a big, huge.
Some
thing.
Special mansion.
Yeah.
But I got a couple flyers still.
Oh, from them.
Yeah, so I'll let you.
You gotta have pictures and stuff too.
Yeah, I got some pictures, but.
Now, who was the prom date?
My prom date, all right, yeah.
Okay, you act like you want to. Okay. Are y'all not friends
No,
now?
we was just friends. No, she really was my date. You know, I just took her because I was going to Horizon. So
okay.
Since you go to Horizon, the thing was, you can't go unless you go to Hamtramck High.
Oh, so you kind of went with her.
Right.
I
basically,
see.
Yeah. She kind of like took me because.
I get it. So you wanted to go see? You saw all your friends.
But I can't really make that excuse. I mean, we went together. I ain't
okay, so have we talked to her since, or is that like?
No. We haven't talked to her since. Yeah,
okay.
she like.
Okay, she gone. All right. Okay. What are you feeling confident about?
Say it again.
What are you feeling confident about?
I don't know. Incompetent.
No. Confident. What are you?
Oh, confident.
Yeah. No, I don't want to know about no incompetent people.
Okay. Confident.
Yeah. What are you confident about?
The most confident. Man, I'm confident in like everything. You know, everything I do. I can't really put like one special thing. Like I'm confident in myself.
Okay.
I believe in myself.
Good.
You know, that's really, you know what I'm saying. I believe in myself. That's what I am. Yeah. I'm confident.
Okay.
I believe in myself.
Okay. Good. All right. So we're gonna leave that there. The memories. We're gonna come to the present. Okay. So like I said, the last time I saw you, you were kind of outside of Kosciuszko.
Mm-hmm.
So how did you? So you work for the district now, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So how did you even start that path?
Oh, okay. So after I got kicked out of school, when I'm going to Horizon, they had the job fair,
Okay.
and I went to it. I went to the job fair. Hamtramck Community Center had the job fair.
So was this only people from the district that were offering jobs, or was it a lot of people?
I think
from
it was like the whole district. Not really the district. It's like really the students. They really want students. To me, because nobody. You got to go online to find out about it.
Okay.
But I found out about it through my auntie.
Okay.
And
who's your auntie?
Lisa Dungy. That's how
Okay.
I found out.
If you don't give that woman a shout out now.
Yeah, shout out Lisa
oh
Dungy,
my
man.
goodness.
She did a lot for me.
She does a lot for your bud.
She do a lot. Yeah, definitely.
Hey, Miss Dungy. I see her about once a day. Usually about once a day, maybe twice. Okay,
does.
sorry. I didn't interrupt. Go ahead. So you found out about the job fair, and who did you?
All right, so I found out about the job fair. So who was interviewing was Miss Cookie, you know, my auntie. I ain't want to go to my auntie because people, oh, yeah, your auntie is hoe. I went to Miss Cookie, and, you know, I did a great job. She gave me a second interview.
Okay, and let me just, because they don't know who Miss Cookie is. So Miss Cookie is the head, she runs the cafeteria at Kosciuszko.
Yes.
And so I guess she was looking for people to work. So anyway, go ahead.
Yes, and she was like, she's a supervisor of the playground and rec. So she gave me a second interview. Then second interview, I was with, you know, the big head boss. And
are you not saying names?
No, but definitely we had, I got the interview, I passed it, and then I began to be a playground aide.
Okay.
But I was doing this, like, before I graduated. So that's really how I got, like, everything, like, while I graduated, you know what I'm saying? That and my family, they did a lot, but, like, you know what I'm saying? I had a job, so I was saving money, so.
Oh, that's good. Okay, so you're playground aide, and then what happens after graduation? Maybe I'm guessing.
Yeah, after graduation, I moved up to. I ain't gonna say moved up because they never moved up to pay, but I moved. They changed my position to playground and maintenance. Mm-hmm. So I did that for a while.
So playground aide, are you out there with the kids?
Yeah, playground aide, you out there with the kids, taking them to Toledo Zoo. Michigan Adventures.
Okay.
Everything. It's a big responsibility. Big, huge
So this
responsibility.
is probably during the summer?
Yes, during the summer. The summer.
And then you go to playground?
Then I go to playground, grounds and maintenance.
That's okay. Okay.
Yep. Then I did that. I didn't like it. It was a great job. I liked it. I just didn't. It just wasn't for me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. What didn't you like about it, you think?
Really,
It's like some personalities conflict.
Yeah, it's like, you know what I'm saying, because you got to have 3 people. I feel like I do hard work, you know what I'm saying. I was doing extremely hard work, you know what I'm saying. The work was easy, but I'm saying I was doing all the work. So when you're doing all the work and you know, and everybody getting paid, man, it's like, nah. I'm about to break my back and everybody smiling, drinking lemonade.
Okay,
like,
there is that.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So now, so it was maintenance, grounds maintenance.
Yeah, grounds and maintenance. So my boss, she ain't want me no more. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I guess at the end of the year, they say, if you did good enough or whatnot. She went to Danes or wherever she did, and he came to me. Oh, yeah, Mr. Wilson, I got a new spot for you. He just, one day, I'm like, hey, I don't really want a new spot. He's like, oh, yeah, it's better, you know? So took the new spot. The new spot was a weight room attendant. And that's where I'm at now.
Okay. So tell me about it. Do you like it?
Yes, I love it. It's a great job. It's a great job. It's a great job. I'm not gonna say nothing about it. It's really a great job.
People come in.
People come in. You just greet them. You know what I'm saying? Greet them. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. And it's, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people they all different type of culture. You know, some of them don't speak English proper,
right.
so you really showing them everything.
So you can show them the equipment,
yes,
stuff.
I show them the equipment, show them how to use it, show them how to wipe it down. It's not really a special technique, but you know, you gotta show them a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's more to it than just walking in the weight room and working out. Because there's a lot of older people. They come in and they pick up any amount of weight.
Oh, do they hurt themselves?
My job is to make sure they don't hurt themselves.
Okay,
so nobody got hurt. I've been working there 3 years. Nobody got hurt yet.
Can I just tell you a story? Oh my God! So I work at a Planet Fitness, right? So there's one in Royal Oak, and that's where this actually happened. So I'm on the treadmill, and I've got my, Walkman. Well, not Walkman, but okay, that's dated me. But my earbuds in, and I hear. I'm not joking. This woman was screaming. Okay, like you could hear her. Now people are on their machines; they're doing their thing, and I was looking like what is that? You know what I'm saying? Like what? So she never stopped until they had to call the ambulance. And I think they had to give her like morphine or something because that's the only reason she stopped screaming. So I don't know. So I kind of went up to one of the workers. I'm like, okay, I need to know what she did so I don't do that. Okay. But where she was in the back where they have the kettlebells and stuff. So I don't know if she was flipping around and broke her wrist or what, but she screamed. I could hear her in my headphones. She was screaming and crying so loud. And they had to take her out in the ambulance. And she had an IV, so I assume there was some kind of painkiller in there.
Yeah, that's scary.
I know.
See, that's not gonna happen at Hampton.
Well, everybody, then that's good because you're actually
because I'm there. Yeah,
right, but you're actually supervising these people. See, I think at Planet Fitness, they just say, okay, well, do your thing and don't hurt yourself. But they don't even say that. They just say, go do your thing.
Okay.
And I think she was back there probably by herself, I'm guessing. And I think a friend was there because they got her stuff. She walked out with a girl, and I think the girl got her stuff out of her locker. Okay. But I was like, how do you do that?
That's scary. Well, if you're working out and somebody's screaming, that's very scary.
That's bad. Yeah, they had to call an ambulance and everything. So anyway, sorry. I just had to share that. That's good that they have you. Because, like I said, you can make sure they don't do something crazy.
Yes. I make sure they don't do nothing crazy. And then we got the high school students. They come down.
Now, do they do crazy stuff?
Yes, the girls. I'm not.
The girls?
Yeah, the girls. Yeah.
Okay, now we gotta talk. I gotta hear this. What do they do?
It's just funny, like it's certain ways you gotta stick. Like I don't really know what to call the piece. Like you stick the piece in the machine.
Yeah, the pin. It's like a little pin.
You stick the pin in the machine to pick your weight. The girls like to push the weight all the way up and stick the pin to the bottom and lift it down.
What is that?
It was so crazy to me. It's like, man, I took pictures and everything. It's like crazy. It's like.
So what does that do? Like, I don't even understand.
Even know. I asked the gym teacher, they got a gym teacher, and I let her know, like, when they come here, can you just watch them, because I don't watch them, I don't want them to feel uncomfortable, and then I'm not staring at them,
Right.
And they can't lift free weights. So they can't really hurt themselves. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But every time they do a
so
machine,
let me make sure I got this. So they put it up, then they take the pin out, and then put it, and then do what? Put it back? How do they put it down?
They leave it like that. So it's every time I come to work or something, it's like stuck in there.
Oh my God! What is wrong with people?
It's just so funny. I took pictures and it's funny.
Oh my God! Okay, so speaking of pictures, we got to take a picture before you leave.
Okay,
especially with that nice new haircut.
Yes.
You got the beard trimmed up.
Yeah, I had to because I wouldn't have came.
No, you can't do that to me.
I wouldn't let you down. I wouldn't let you down. That's why.
But I was gonna say I had to take my little cousin. He's developmentally disabled, and so his parents were out of town. I was watching him and their dog because they had to go to New York, and so the first place I took him is the barber shop.
Okay.
So he got just a beard. He got really shaved. Yeah, because he has to do it himself. And sometimes he misses a lot of spots, and so I wanted to kind of hook him up, because I didn't think my aunt. Yeah, well, I didn't think my aunt was gonna let me take him, so I waited till she was out of town. But she liked it. Okay. I sent pictures, and they did the old fashioned where they laid him back and they had the warm towels and the stuff. So he had a good time. I mean, like, and this wasn't the black barbershop. It was okay. So it was the white barbershop, but they're like. They're really hipsters.
Okay.
They're young, tattooed up, whatever. And they were cool. But where this place is in Grand Rapids is like the hood.
Okay.
Because they're
So it's a hood in Grand Rapids.
oh my God.
I heard there's a hood everywhere. I'm gonna stop
Yeah,
playing.
and when I say that it's not a neighborhood like where people live, this is like on a major street, but they have like a homeless shelter. So
Right.
those people, like people were arguing, walking past me,
Okay.
sitting on the stoops and stuff. I mean, it was like, oh my God. And so my aunt, she's white, and I said, Missy, I don't know if you want to take it back to that one.
Okay.
There's other places, but
Right.
I was cheap. And they were kind of one of the cheaper places. They did a good job. Don't
Right.
get me wrong. But they didn't cost as much as these,
Other places.
hoity-toity places.
Right. Because I paid $30
For the hair and the
yeah, whole
beard.
thing, yeah.
Oh, that's not bad.
I usually pay $20.
Okay.
He went up this year, supposedly. $10, 10 extra dollars. It is what it is. Shout out to Ty, man. He the greatest.
Yeah, I know. I got, see, I do that now too.
Yeah, you can get the
I just and I'm done. Because the reason why. So for those of you who don't know, I used to have like this long, pretty hair. You
right,
remember that?
yes. Miss Carmen used to have long hair.
Honey, I had to let that go when I'm spending 4 hours, 8 hours at the salon and all this other stuff. So and then I wanted to swim. I love to swim.
Okay.
So it was just
Really?
like, yeah.
I love swimming too. I love
Yeah,
swimming.
it's like too much. Okay, so I kind of went on too off with that. Sorry about that. Okay, so I have a question that I ask everybody.
Okay.
What advice would you give the middle school Dominique?
You got a good question. No, real the middle school Dominique. I got in a lot of trouble, like small trouble, like just talking back to the teacher, like not disrespecting them, but just always wanted to like give them a battle. Like if they said something to me and I felt like they trying to hurt my feelings, I would say like, yeah, whatever, I never say nothing, like just never be quiet. So the middle school Dominique, I would have just kept my mouth closed more, respecting my elders more, because I was very respectful to the teachers, but I used to just get very angry. I had a very high temper.
So now, do you think you've cured that? How did you stop having that happen?
Oh yeah, this is the greatest story. This is how this stopped. My anger all stopped when I fell. Right, I fell in my mama's house. I fell like I tripped,
Okay.
and I broke her window. So when she came home, she like, how my window break? I'm like, listen, Mom, I tripped. Fell into it. She like, that don't make no sense.
Mm-hmm.
You always doing this and that. And blase. And I started talking back to my mom. I'm talking back, and she was like, you know what? Stay right there. And I was sitting in my room, and then the police came.
What?
Yeah. The police came, and well, my best friend Kevin was there. So, Kevin, like, I was talking back to my mom. Kevin, like, Dominique, just be quiet, Then my older brother, like,
Try to
he kind of like grabbed me up and stuff, and I just pushed him like, man, don't touch me, man, And I got like very angry, and my mama called the police on me. She called the police on me. Long story short, she called the police.
Okay, so after that incident is when the
So after that
anger-
incident, after that incident, I went down to little juvenile for one day. I ain't gonna say one day. It was a couple, like some hours, till the next morning.
Mm-hmm.
My uncle came and got me. Mama
Okay.
came and got me. And then they gave me a counselor. They gave me this little Don Bosco program,
Oh, I don't know.
and it changed me.
Okay.
Yeah, I
So
had
were you able to talk about what was going on? Is that what made the
Yeah.
difference?
I used to have a counselor, and I used to have to talk to her, and it happened this happened in the summer, so I ain't have school or nothing, so I just had to go to the program. That was my summer. They're like, you go to the program I think it's like every Tuesday.
Okay.
You had to do it for a whole year.
Oh.
So it was from the summer to school. So it was like terrible. I was catching the bus, man, for the first time in my life, man. From I was in high school though. I was in Horizon. I got kicked out. So she actually went to the hearing with me when I got kicked out.
Okay.
Yeah, my little counselor, Miss Laurie. I think.
Okay,
Yeah,
shout
Miss
out.
Laurie. Yeah, shout out to Miss Laurie. Yeah, she changed me.
Oh,
yeah, she really
good.
did.
That's good.
Yeah, that's what changed me. Don Bosco, little program and little one day in
So you were
juvenile.
able to kind of vent and get out what was bothering
Yes.
you. Okay.
She used to ask a lot of questions, you know what I'm saying? And
Okay. Well, that's good. That's really good.
it worked.
Okay. So did you have any more memories of me you wanted to share?
The best memories I had is graduation, and then when I seen after graduation, I got a gift. It was great. only teacher that gave me a gift is Miss Comer. And yeah, she definitely is the greatest teacher, greatest English teacher. Because my whole life, honestly, well, I ain't gonna say my whole life, but through elementary, middle school, I had before I met Miss Comer, because I failed the 7th grade, so it was kind of hard. Mm-hmm. And I failed because I failed English. I failed English and I failed math. So I'm like, and I couldn't afford summer school at this time. My parents my parents was working, but bills was more important at the time. So
right.
they like, yeah, you just gonna have to repeat. So it taught me a lesson. So, anyways, after that, it's deep, man. I don't want to cry here, dog, because I went through a lot. I went through a lot, though. You know what I'm saying? My life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I went through a lot, man.
Well, that's part of why I do it, because you can talk about how you got over the hump, how you made your life better.
Right. I definitely made my life better by surrounding myself with smart people, intelligent people like Miss Comer.
That's always good.
Yeah, because definitely for real. Me, my auntie, and her family, they set me up with a great foundation. And then from there, I just been striving. I had worked at Chrysler, made over like $38,000 that year. That was a great year. Mm-hmm. That was last year actually. Mm-hmm. And but I was working like 13 hours. Really, that's not. Like, I was working 13 hours, then working for the school.
Oh.
So yeah, I was breaking my back, but hey, it was great. It was great. Mm-hmm. Got a nice savings account because of it, but it was great.
Taking care of all those people.
Yeah, I don't really take care of that many people, but I really take care of my friends. Not really take care of them, but I really got their back. They need something, good. I got them. Kevin Bell, Devon Wingo, Antonio Ford.
So next time you come, you can bring them. You need to bring them.
Cheek. There's a lot of people.
Okay, we can't bring
right. We can't bring the whole body, but I love all y'all, man.
Okay, so you got to make sure they listen to it too.
Right, yeah, we definitely listened to it. We listened to you last night.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
We went over it. Yeah, I liked it. I'm like, yeah.
Okay, so I would say this is the part where I say teacher becomes student. So I'm going to tell you what I learned about you. So first of all, I know you've had, just from what I knew, you had a lot of adversity. Your back was against the wall. But I always had faith in you.
You definitely did. She definitely did.
I always thought you could do it. You just needed a little bit of watering like a plant. You just need a little TLC. But just seeing you, I love seeing you, because then I don't worry about where you are, what you're doing. You know what I mean? I know you're okay. And I'm glad that you are, because I know, like I said, even I didn't know all the things you were going through, mm-hmm. and I didn't know all the things you would go through. But I did see that you were a very kind person, always. You got
I always respected Miss Comer. She never knew the other side of Dominique.
That is true.
And a lot of teachers don't, because I always been nice to all the teachers that respected me and taught me something. Actually taught me something and came to work to work. Not come to work to just, I ain't gonna say just get the check, but some teachers we know, like we had teachers. We had like a math teacher, Miss Aloka. I think I would have had I would have had a great math. I would have been smart, way better in math. You know what I'm saying? But we had Miss Aloka. Miss Aloka used to come to work and just sit down.
I know, okay. In her defense,
she was very
she was very elderly. She should have probably retired.
Yeah, it was a retirement. When I got her, yes.
So I do recognize.
Yeah, in her defense, because I don't even know what
she might not even be with us.
Yeah, she might not be with us. Yeah, rest in peace, Miss Aloka. Yeah.
Okay, so I just want to say that you are. I see champion. I see hustler. I see you got this. You can do this.
Yes.
Okay. Remember that time you asked, would I adopt you?
Yeah, I was about to bring it up. I was just about to bring it up. Like, man, I was trying to make it out.
I couldn't do it. I'm sorry.
Why not get adopted by your teacher and make it out?
It's people that do that,
you know what I'm
too.
saying?
I felt
bad. I would have made
now.
it out, man. I'm telling you. I was the best basketball player.
You need, see, it probably would have been, I needed to have a husband or something, so you'd had a guy and a female in the house.
It would have worked, man. I would have been the best, man. It would have been a great story.
But you are the best, so don't say that.
Yeah, I am the best.
I
am the best.
You're
I'm
great.
I'm great. And I'm coming back again so y'all can tell y'all some more stories.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I have people come back after that to see what they're doing.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
All right. And then you bring the friends, too.
Oh, yeah. You're going to have a great story next time. It's going to be great.
No, this one was good, though. Okay, so let's, I'm getting close to the end here. And usually what I do is a quote.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to read you the quote, and then I want you to just give me your thoughts on it. Okay?
All right.
I know. You can do it. You're going to stretch your little brain today. Okay, the quote is from John McCain. Now, you remember John McCain. He just recently passed away. Right. Okay. And it says, courage is not the absence of fear, but the capacity to act despite our fears. So what do you think about that? What does that make you think of, or how do you feel about that?
Hit me with that one more time. Hit me with that one more time.
Okay. It says, courage is not the absence of fear, but the capacity to act despite our fears.
That's a good one, man. Shout out to John McCain. Mm-hmm. That's nice. I don't know.
So let's break it down. The first part is courage is not the absence of fear. So to be courageous doesn't mean that there's no fear. I would say that. Okay. And then the second part is, but the capacity or the ability to act despite the fact that you're scared. Doing what you need to do despite the fact you don't know how it's going to end up. That sounds a lot like you.
That's what I was just about to say. Yeah, that's me. I like that. That's me. I mean, that's kind of like true, you know. Despite like anything that go on, like all the trouble, all the hard things, like all the days, you know what I'm saying, man, all the struggling days, you know what I'm saying. I still came to school with a smile. I never really came, you know what I'm saying, told, you know what I'm saying, the counselor like, yeah, I need help, I need this, I need that, because at the end I knew it was gonna be something like shining at the end, you know what I'm saying. As long as you pray, and you know what I'm saying, I just knew it was gonna be end out great. So. With that being said, I think he right. You just got to fight, you know what I'm saying? No matter how scared you is, no matter how hard it is, just keep going forward, keep looking for it. That's a good quote, though.
I'll send it to you.
Thank you. That's a good one.
Put up on your little wall.
Yeah, but that's how I feel, though. Yeah, you got to keep, no matter what, man, because it's hard out here. It's hard.
Yeah, but like I said, you are doing pretty well.
Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm doing actually like the best. I'm doing great. I'm doing the best, like just like the best years of my life.
Good. So you are living. So you would be one that's living your best life.
Yes. And then when I come back, then y'all gonna really see like everything that took off.
I can't wait to have all these kids back again. But then everybody will know and be like, "Oh, Dominique's back! Yeah."
Yeah,
okay.
It's gonna be great.
Well, first of all, before I end the show, I want to say thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. What people don't know is they don't get paid. They are offering their time. They are offering their gas to come to Royal Oak to be on my show. I'm trying to make them feel good so that they at least get that out of it because I can't pay them at the moment.
It's great.
Hopefully I will one day, but right now I can't. So I love the fact that people get to say, things that might help someone. And you can also share your thoughts as to what was going on when we were together.
Right.
Which I think is cool. Because a lot of times, the kids don't know what was really going on.
Right. Yeah. 8th grade year was the greatest year. I had all my friends left me, too. All my friends graduated.
Yeah.
All of them. All my girlfriends, all my exes.
Oh, my goodness. So is there a current girlfriend before I wrap up?
Current girlfriend? No. Current girlfriend, 0. No. But I definitely, only girl I was pursuing was my ex, though, from middle school.
Oh.
I ain't going to say her name. Everybody know her name. Everybody should know her name.
Okay, you can tell me off the air. I'm curious now. You have to tell me.
All
okay.
right.
So thank you so much again. Like I said, Dominique, I really appreciate it. And you look great, by the way.
Thank you so much.
And so usually when I end the show, I'm going to thank everyone for listening. Thank you for listening. If you like the show, you can find it on Facebook, and you go to My Laugh Class, M-I Laugh Class altogether. That will take you to some photos. I'm going to take a photo of Dominique and me and him, and there's video. There's going to be video,
really?
So you'll be able to see yourself right there.
Oh.
Right there, the little one. And also the podcast will be up. Usually it's up by like the weekend or Monday.
Right.
So anyway, so if you're interested, if you're listening, please follow us on Facebook. That's the easiest way to find us. Okay, My Laugh Class. But the show is called The Last Time I Saw You. So thanks you again. And we will see you the next time you come back on The Last Time I Saw You.
All right. Thank y'all. Thank you. Thank you for listening.
Good job, Dominique.